I'm glad you guys came this week instead of next week. It's more hectic.
I would imagine.
But it's not more hectic down here. Down here is pretty much always the same because you can't rush.
Can you take some photos too?
Yeah.
My camera's my phone's in my coat. If you, or you don't have to, but if you want to use my phone, you can.
Yeah, no, I can do this and just send
Sorry,
it
I didn't
to you.
interrupt you.
Alright.
So what are you thinking? Do you want to do like an intro, or do you just want to piece it together, or what do you think?
Probably do an intro live.
Okay.
So we'll set it up.
Do you want me to say something like I'm here with Terry, or do you want me to not do that at all?
Yeah, I mean, because maybe we can get some shots upstairs and you can like set up Hercules and how long they've been here. And so for this part, I'm joining with Terry.
Okay, so I'm here with Terry Andrianos. She's one of the partners of Hercules Candy, something like that?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Okay, and do you want me to talk to her first before we get into it? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to ask her a question about Hercules, or?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
And then just get right into it.
Okay.
Make the rest of it.
So maybe I'll ask you a little bit about Hercules Candy, and we're in the Easter season. Busy time of year for something like that. Sound good? Sure. Okay. I might have to do it a time or two.
Just leave editing.
We have me.
Meet our editor. Give them a smile real quick. Send that to my parents.
Look how they've aged.
What?
You barely recognize them.
Good?
Yep.
I'm here with Terry Andrianos. She is one of the partners of Hercules Candy. Terry, hello.
Hi.
So this is an exciting moment for me because I'm here where the magic happens. I'm a huge chocolate fan, and you guys are known for making chocolate, right?
Yes, we are.
Among other things.
Yes.
So this is the Easter season, a busy time of year. So tell us a little bit about what you all do at Hercules Candy.
Well, we just do what the season tells us to do. So for Easter, we're going to make chocolate bunnies.
So sorry, go ahead.
And cream eggs.
Okay.
And chocolate carols. Okay. And then there's the chocoholics that need all this other stuff to go along with all that. So chocolate potato chips, chocolate pretzels, chocolate crumb bears. But bunnies are our big focus right now.
All right. Well, it is the Easter season. I'm telling you, I think this is heaven.
Do it
That
one
makes
more
me an
time.
angel.
Yeah.
Can you just tilt your cap up a tiny little bit?
Sure.
Is mine up enough? Because I
Yours is
thought
okay.
about that. I was like,
Yeah, that'll be better.
I am a low hat wearer, it's true.
Actually, I was putting it on. And I was like, I better put it up a little bit. I might get in trouble. Listen, you can't see your face. Terry, sorry. So again, Beebs?
Yep.
Okay. You good?
Yep.
I'm here with Terry Andrianos. She is one of the partners of Hercules Candy. Hello. Well, thanks so much for having us here. And, you know, I like to say that this is where the magic happens. The chocolate making magic happens. So tell us a little bit about Hercules, what you all do, what you're known for.
Okay, well, we're the third generation. We're known for making chocolate in small batches using Steve's grandfather's recipes. So third generation, and we're just known for making fresh, quality chocolate, and we make everything from scratch that we can make from scratch.
Well, and speaking of fresh, quality chocolate, now is the perfect time to be making a certain kind of chocolate, right, or certain special items in tune with the Easter season.
Yes, yes. There's going to be a whole lot of rabbits hopping out of here.
Well, we're going to do this in just a little bit, but you know, what's it like for you to make chocolate for a living? Or make chocolate bunnies, do all this fun stuff for a living?
It's a pretty sweet living. We say candy makes people happy, and it really does. People come in here and they look around at all the different things we made from chocolate, and they just start laughing. Nobody said anything funny. They're just looking at all the shelves and just laughing, going, "Oh, look at this, and it's a happy business to be in. I highly recommend it.
I would think that this is the perfect time for us to be here with the Easter season. This is, for me, this is like heaven. Because I'm a chocoholic. It makes you an angel. Okay, so listen, you are going to be an angel because you're going to show me how you make one of these, right?
Yes.
We're going to make an Easter bunny?
Yes.
Okay.
This is just a little number 89.
So just sort of like a standard Easter bunny
chocolate. It's just
chocolate,
a perfect little centerpiece for a basket. This is going to be solid.
Okay.
It's just a perfect size bunny for, I don't know, ages, I'm going to say 4 through 16.
Okay, all right.
People like to get little kids littler things.
Okay, all right. So where do we start?
Okay,
Terry?
I'm going to start by sitting on my throne.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. So the key is to have a good chair.
Yes.
Okay.
If you're going to sit in the chair for 12 hours a day, you want to have a good one.
Okay.
So I have my kettle of chocolate here. This has been melted slowly and gently. It's a double boiler. We are careful not to get any water in the chocolate. Any water in there, and it would cause the dry parts of the chocolate to be attracted to that water and make lumps.
Oh,
So water in your chocolate will make it lumpy. So
Okay.
you melt it slowly and gently over hot tap water. We don't boil it. Boiling it would burn the sugar and or the cocoa butter. So again, lumpy.
Okay.
You don't want lumps in your chocolate.
Right.
Okay, so to get the chocolate from here to here, now I was here a little while ago. That's
Right.
why I've got this big chocolate puddle here. We're not going to do such a big puddle because I was making big bunnies earlier.
Okay.
And now we're going to make some
Little tiny.
more moderate bunnies.
Yeah.
Okay, so all I have to do is put my hand in here. I'm just going to stir it up a little bit. I'm just coating my hand with the chocolate. Now you got to watch this wrist flip because you're going to be doing this.
Oh boy. Okay.
So I'm just kind of go like this and cuff my hand.
Can you do that again?
Sure. So I'm on the chocolate coat my hand
Okay.
like this. Yeah. Come over here, and now I'm squeezing from, well, I'll kind of do it this way. I'm squeezing from the top to the bottom, just squeezing that chocolate out of here. I'm going to take my thumb and get it off my fingers like that. And that's where your butter knife comes in handy. You're just going to keep your fingers together at all
Okay.
times. Just kind of scrape it off and then go back for some more. So I'm cupping my hand a little bit and just rotating my wrist a little, squeezing that out there. I'm going to spread this out. I'm going to go back for another handful.
So is there a reason why you're doing this? Like you can't just like put it in?
Well, it's a liquid. So you're
Okay.
getting a liquid from here to here
I see. And
without
it's
making a mess.
That-
That's our big thing. We're trying not to wear it.
Okay,
if you
right.
if you wing it,
or waste it too, right?
yeah, you
I
don't
get
want to
the
wear it
whole-
or waste it.
Okay, all
Those
right.
W things, they're bad.
Right.
But if you go too fast, you'll be flinging it all over the place.
Okay.
So you don't want to do that.
Okay.
So we're spreading it out, and we expose it to the cool room air. We'd like it to be 66 or below down here.
Oh,
It's
so
got-
there is a set temperature.
Yeah, it's gotta. You want it to be cold. This chocolate has to, when it's ready to go, we do it by feel. So I'm cooling it off. If we put it in the mold too warm, the cocoa butter would separate from the chocolate and rise to the top. And it would be white streaks or white spots, which is not what you're after.
Okay.
People expect their chocolate bunny to be shiny and brown and beautiful. So we're going to spread this out. Let it cool. So the bigger I make my puddle, the faster it will cool. Now it's probably a little bit warmer down here because we shut off that air conditioner
Right.
because it's
The noise, right? Yeah. Now you said you can feel it. You'll be able to. So
Yes.
what?
It feels like chocolate pudding when it's
Okay.
ready to go. Have you ever stuck your hand into a bowl of chocolate pudding?
Of course.
Does anybody
Who
have a bowl of chocolate pudding?
Who hasn't, right?
But that's what it feels like. Like right now it's kind of a little thinner and more liquidy, so I'm
Okay.
just spreading it out, mixing it up. You want it to be mixed up, you want it to be all the same temperature.
All right.
So that's why so we're not just gonna leave it there and then just start using it from over here. We want it to be all stirred up so it's the same temperature throughout.
So equal, like everything is the
Yeah.
same. Okay.
So I'm just kind of like massaging out these little lumps here.
Now, while you're doing that, for baby people at home who are watching and say, what makes your Easter bunnies different than maybe something you could buy in the store, like another store, maybe
Yes.
a major
Yeah,
store.
a big box store.
Yes,
a store-bought
yes.
one. Well, first of all, we start making our Easter bunnies after Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So, fresh.
Right.
Fresh is key. Whereas if you think about in the stores, Valentine's Day, maybe before or right after, you go in the Easter displays all set up. When did they make that?
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So we're not using any preservatives. We're not adding any machine-made chocolate. They often have to add oils to it to make it thin enough to, depending on the machine they have, to make it thin enough to go through the machine without clogging it up. Whereas we don't have to do that because we're doing it right from the kettle
hand,
to the
yeah,
mold.
yeah.
So we don't have to do anything to thin it out.
Okay.
So basically fresh and unadulterated is what we're after.
Good to know.
Okay.
Here we go.
So we're getting there.
Okay.
Again, you can't rush chocolate. You have to, or any candy making for that matter.
Okay.
You have to do what it dictates.
All right.
And if you don't, it won't be the right color. I mean, it'll be like
Oh,
all
really?
white. It'll be white and streaky. Which is
Interesting.
not what you're
I
after.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the cocoa butter. If it's not, but what we're doing here is we're reforming the sugar crystal pattern that it started from. We got our block of chocolate, we chopped it up, put it in a double boiler, or we have a melter here.
Now, is this cool?
No, this is
No,
just
no, it's
stainless
just
steel.
normal. Yeah,
it's
okay.
just a regular stainless steel table, which we call it a dipping table. Somebody else, it might mean something else to them. But to us,
Right.
this is a dipping table
All right.
because we're dipping chocolate here.
All right. So you keep doing that. Now, as we do that, you said you make cream eggs, the bunnies this time of year, but you're also known for other things that you make, right?
Chocolate covered everything under the sun. Chocolate covered potato chips are
Those are the best.
big darn deal.
Yeah.
Chocolate covered pretzels are a close second. Chocolate covered gummy bears, like big old, this 6-pound bag of gummy bears has to be covered individually by chocolate. Did you want to do that when you're done?
Sure.
It'll take you about, I don't know, 6 hours to get through that bag, but if you don't mind, that would be awesome. I don't like doing that.
You know, I got a 3-year-old who would love that job.
You have to actually get some of them have to be for sale though. You can't go all in the mouth.
When she's out of the business.
Okay, she's fired before she even had a chance.
Poor Harper.
Starting to get a little bit thicker here.
Yeah, I can actually see it now that you say that.
And it'll start kind of drying up around the edges. Now, the bigger the item, the colder it has to be. So I just earlier was making some pretty big bunnies. So I had to use this chocolate like right before it set. So it was really thick. Now we can get away with a little bit thinner for a smaller bunny.
Okay.
A little more forgiving. And then if you're covering something in chocolate, it has to be even thinner.
So there really is an art to it. It's sort of waiting, or you know, sit when to let it sit and when to use it right away.
You have to be one with your chocolate. Yeah.
How do you?
It's a very zen experience.
How are you one with your chocolate and don't eat all of the chocolate? That's what I want.
Well, I know I'm not going to run out. Okay, so I can have as much chocolate as I need anytime I need it. Whereas if you get a good box of chocolates, you have to hurry up and eat it because everybody else is going to. So we have to beat them to the punch. So that's why.
All right.
We're not going to run out.
Okay. I still think I would have a problem, Terry.
You have to pace yourself. You know, you have to pace yourself. I'm almost getting ready.
Okay.
Now I also do this by the handfuls. I think I put down 3 handfuls of chocolate on this table.
Yes, I think you did too. So, and how many bunnies will that make?
It's probably, I mean, you also have to be able to gauge, am I going to be able to fill this whole bunny with what I have here? Because you don't want to, you don't kind of, yeah, I think
I'm going to guess yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to guess yes too.
Okay.
Let's see. You don't want to fill the bunny halfway.
All right.
And then have to wait for the next one. Because once I fill it, I like to put it in the fridge to get it cooling.
Right.
Because if you have to leave it out, it might end up a little bloomy. You don't want it to be bloomy, which that's the white streaks we were talking about.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're getting ready. It's thickening up here. I'm just going to give it one more spin around the table.
It's almost like, I keep thinking of the movie Ghost. Because,
Oh yeah,
when they're
the pottery.
yes,
Wheel, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, essentially, you're molding or you're getting ready to mold the chocolate.
Yep. It's not quite as messy
right? Yeah,
as the pottery wheel.
that was a really bad analogy.
There's a lot of stuff flinging around. But it depends on the chocolate maker.
Okay, all right.
It could be that messy.
Now this is milk chocolate.
Yes, it is.
Do you use dark chocolate
We sure
as well?
do. Yep.
And
we also
white
do white
chocolate. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So a
So
variety.
milk chocolate is the number 1, and then the dark chocolate would be number 2, and white chocolate would be right behind that with number 3. But
now for the Easter season, what would you say is like a must try here at Hercules? Like if somebody's like, oh, I want to come in and buy some chocolate, what should I get for my little ones, or
Right. Well, the cream eggs maybe not for the little ones.
Okay.
The adults love them.
Okay.
But a cream egg, I don't know. Little kids may or may not like
If
them.
it's filled with peanut butter, they might like.
Well, we have a peanut butter cream.
Okay,
Which they
that's
might
what
want a peanut butter cup would be probably better for the little
Okay,
ones.
there we go.
Those are they're off the scale delicious. If you want to know what my favorite candy is here, it's the peanut butter cups because we just make peanut butter shells and we just fill it with straight Jif. So we don't add anything to it. Yeah,
Sounds delicious.
it's pretty darn good, and they're hard to keep on the shelf. Okay, I'm getting ready to fill this mold. If
Okay.
anybody's got a drum, please roll it.
Ooh. Terry, you're funny.
I don't hear anything. Okay. Alrighty, so
That's
there's
great though.
my
You could see it. I could see.
there's my
how
little
different it
pile of
looks.
chocolate.
Yep.
Maybe your knife. Now this is my work glove with a puck in it.
Like a hockey puck?
A hockey puck. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm going to tap my bunny mold on here. It'll get the air bubbles out.
Oh.
Okay. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm using my hand for a faucet. And people will say, well, why don't you put it in a frosting bag? Because that is a barrier between me and the mold. Why not just use my hand? So I'm just scooping up some chocolate. I'm, again, keeping my fingers together.
Okay.
Scooping up some chocolate and just using my hand as a funnel. And I squeeze it all out. Like that.
Oh wow, there we go.
tap it rather aggressively.
I was gonna say
to
you
get
sort
those
of
air bubbles out. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be too gentle.
Okay.
There'll be some holes in there that you really don't want. And then to finish this off, I want it to be perfectly level at the top. And you'll still see some air bubbles there. That's normal.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So now I've got the little bit here. So now I would keep going. I would just add to this.
Okay.
So this is the part where would you like to take over?
Yes, I'm a little afraid, but I'm gonna try it.
You know what? Nothing. It's not going to explode.
Right.
Nothing bad is going to happen if it doesn't work out the way you want it to. We just throw the bunny back and try again another day. So,
Alright.
so don't be scared.
Let's not throw the bunny back. Let's wish for not throwing the bunny back.
Well, we're not going to know for a while because it has to dry. So we can just tell you, oh, it came out beautiful. We're going to
Good.
auction it
That's
off
what I need to
the
hear.
highest bidder.
That sounds
We've
perfect.
never seen a bunny this shiny.
Then I won't.
Best
believe you.
bunny ever. Okay.
All right. Okay.
I'm going to give you the seat of power. Are you ready? Did you scratch first?
I did.
Okay, good. All right.
Okay.
All right, before we do that,
Yep.
let's just do the very first part again.
Okay.
You get right into this.
Oh, get right into
Yep.
this.
Yep.
Okay, Terry, you got to sit back down.
Okay.
So,
This is the magic of
I'm gonna-
television.
Let me stick this in the fridge. And I'm going to put my glove back on. Do you want me to do that part first?
yeah,
Okay.
well, eventually. Not yet.
All right.
This will just be kind of like when you sat down in the chair. So, did you have your glove on already?
Yes,
when
I
you
She
sat
did,
down?
yeah,
Okay, so-
yeah.
And then I'll just have you go through the, take the lid off and show that again. And
Okay.
talk about the scoop real quick. And then,
The way she scooped it?
Yep.
That's what you mean? Okay.
Yep.
I love watching it.
Yeah.
I feel like you could
Okay,
make
good.
this,
So
like,
you
sort
get it.
of
Yeah,
like,
okay, okay.
you should set up like a stream. People just watch you like putting chocolate down.
And I've got my eye, so if
Alive.
you need me to
Alive
stop,
stream.
I've got my eye on him,
Yep.
so. Just so you know.
Okay.
So you want her standing or sitting?
No, she can be sitting.
Okay, so the part where we start with the chocolate?
Yep.
Okay.
Just introduce her again, and then get right into
So I'm
it.
And you want me to
With Terry?
explain what I'm doing
Yep.
again then?
Yep.
Okay.
Terry Andrianos, like this, that?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Okay.
I'm here with Terry Andrianos of Hercules, and we are learning to make some chocolate bunnies, right, Terry?
That's what we're going to do.
Okay, perfect for Easter. So, where do we start here? What do we got going on?
You want to start with a kettle of melted chocolate.
Okay.
So basically, we've taken a 10-pound block of chocolate, we've chopped it up, put it into a double boiler, and melted it slowly and gently over hot water.
So that's the key.
That's the key. Slow and gentle.
All right.
Do not get it too hot.
Okay.
If you get it too hot, it's going to burn the sugar in the chocolate and the cocoa butter.
Oh.
Those things are bad.
Right.
It will make plumpy chocolate, which is not what we're after.
All right, okay.
And then you want to make sure that you don't get any water in your chocolate either.
Okay.
If that happens, the dry particles of the chocolate will be attracted to the water, again, with the lumps.
Interesting.
So we've melted it slowly and gently, so it's
Alright.
not hot, it's just melted. So I'm going to put my hand in there and coat my hand with chocolate and transfer it from here to here without making a big mess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on one second. I got it just yet. Let me just have you ask a question one more time, just for a different shot.
Which one?
Just about what's in the boiler.
Oh, what's in the
Yep.
boiler? Do you want the lid on?
Can I say
Doesn't
something
matter.
too before? I just noticed that you touched your hand to the inside of the glove that you're gonna be putting in the.
Oh, me?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
you touched like your bare hand to that. I just wanted to let you guys know that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
so
because
I
you have
don't,
to.
Right, so I have to change
Yeah,
my
yeah.
gloves.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
The mediums are those. Right?
Okay, I will. When I do
Yeah.
that before I thank you very
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
think we have a watchful eye.
Yeah.
that's good. That's why he's here. Okay, you're so the lid can
Yep.
stay out. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you just want me to start again with how to get the chocolate
Yep.
out? Okay.
Same thing.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put my hand in the chocolate and just coat it with chocolate and keeping my fingers together. And just coat it with chocolate and I'm kind of making a cup out of my hand. Use it as a scoop. Bring it up and just kind of rotate it around. Go over here and just squeeze all that chocolate out, and I'm using my thumb to clean off my fingers there. And I'm also going to use a knife to get the rest of that off. For that one little bunny that we're going to do, I'm going to do 3 handfuls of chocolate.
Okay.
So there's another one. And I'm just going to incorporate the chocolate that I've already been using. I'm just going to mix it all up, basically.
That's good.
Good.
And I'll just have you just ask the same question you did before.
So
about
what's in here?
What's in the
Okay,
double boiler?
okay, so it doesn't matter.
You could say the exact same thing. It's
Okay.
just a different.
It's just he's just getting a different angle.
Okay. About, I don't remember what I said.
It's okay. It's okay.
About how you chopped it up. That
Yeah, like what's in here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to get another, okay to get another scoop out or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
So Terry, what are we looking at? What's in here?
This is our milk chocolate that we chopped up just from a 10-pound block. We chopped it up into pieces about that big, and we put it in the kettle and we melted it over slow, gentle heat. So just hot water from the top.
Hot water. Okay.
water from
Which
the
is
tap.
key then, right?
Yes, you don't want to get it too hot. You don't want to cook it or boil it. That would burn the sugar and the cocoa butter in the chocolate.
And that's not good. for
No,
chocolate.
no, that's exactly what you don't want.
Okay. Good to know.
So I'm just spreading this out and cooling it down. I'm mixing in the chocolate from the last puddle. That's going to help cool this down.
Ah, I see. Okay.
So I am kind of like muscling it a little bit to get it all worked in there.
So you can use what you were first working with. Like
Yes.
you can mix. Okay.
Yes. Then at the end of the day, I'll just chop it up, put it back in there, and you melt it.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to eat the puddle at the end of the day. Yeah, I
Darn.
know. So you can see that it's starting to cool down. It's getting a little
Does it
drier.
cool faster when you have like a different you already have chocolate down?
Yes.
Okay.
And also, the cooler the room, the faster it's going to cool. So if you have the air conditioner on, or because we're down in the basement, and it's pretty cool down here anyways. Even in the summer when it's
Really?
yeah. I mean, because it's kind of insulating being below ground.
Right. Interesting. Yeah. It makes sense,
Yeah.
right?
But we're running the central air today
Okay.
because it's a little humid out, and that the humidity does make a difference.
So for you, I know you're partners with your husband in this business.
Mm-hmm.
What was it about chocolate and this business that you wanted to do this?
Well, the chocolate came with the man, so it wasn't really a choice. If I wanted to see my boyfriend,
Okay.
I had to help him make candy. When I was a little girl, I was going to be a baker.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
this
so
isn't really much
this
of a
wasn't too
stretch,
far.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
But that's not what attracted me to him. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't after him just for
Was
his
he?
chocolate.
He wasn't sweet.
Oh no, he's always been sweet.
All right. You want to just look at her and say, okay, do you want to try it or something?
Okay. You ready to try your hand at this?
I think so. I
Okay.
don't know how I'm gonna do, but I'll try.
Okay. Now, do you want me to put this back?
You can. that's fine.
Because
Yeah.
then you can get your own
Yeah,
chocolate out.
that sounds good. I'm gonna change my glove now.
Just stand there 1 second.
Yep. Sorry. Stand here.
We'll just be looking. She just asked you if you want to try it.
Oh, don't say anything.
Nope, say something to respond to it.
Okay. Let me know when you're good.
Go ahead.
Sure. I don't know how I'm gonna fare, but I will try this.
What's the worst thing that can happen?
I fail. I'm not a good chocolate maker.
Nobody will be injured, so just don't worry.
Okay.
Very low stress.
All right.
One more time.
You just have
It's
to
not
eat the
through your glove.
eat the waste.
All right. All right. I guess I'm gonna give this a try.
Okay.
Let's do this.
I'm going to give you the seat of power. Yes. Okay. Your knife, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm good, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Might want to push your sleeve up just a little bit.
Okay.
That should be good.
You got it? You got it?
You might see this. That's okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. I can't hide it. Okay. All right. Okay. So now, you ready for me?
Okay. Where are you going to be right there?
Yeah, I'll stay right here. Talk her through it.
I'm
Supervise.
gonna need all the help I can get.
Otherwise.
You only get that first shot the once. Keep my gloves dirty. That's
Otherwise,
it.
it would be
Oh, we've
probably
got more
big
gloves.
mess.
Just giving her a hard time.
Why don't you put the lid back on and then just take it off?
Okay.
And we'll get her started there.
Ready?
You good?
All right.
I'm ready. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
There it is.
This is like my dream. Okay. So put my hand in
Yeah,
like
just
this.
put it into about halfway up your hand.
Okay.
And then kind of cup it
Okay.
up.
Up.
And then just a little.
Like that.
Well, we're going to try to do it so that,
Like that.
yeah. And then
Okay.
take it over to the table.
Oh, I made a
That's
mess.
okay. It's not the end of the world. And just
Squeeze it.
squeeze it starting at the top. Just squeeze it like this. And then use your thumb to just clean those fingers off. Feels weird, doesn't it?
It does.
Feels normal to me.
You know, I want to like use my other hand is what I really
Well,
wanna
use your
do.
other hand to pick up the knife
Oh.
and scrape it off.
Okay, and then you keep the palms closed, or the hand
Hit fingers together.
fingers together,
Yep.
excuse me. Like that?
Mhm.
We're doing a good job here.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
You're probably going to be the best candy maker we've ever had.
Oh, you're so good to me, Jerry. Okay.
Okay, so just do that like 3 more times.
Okay, so in like this.
You cup a little bit, and then just, yep, and then just give a little flip.
No.
And try again. Stick it back in there.
Okay.
Because what we're trying to do is not get a drip off the
Okay,
back.
so can you do that with your hand again? Sorry. Put my hand in like this. Like that? Oh yeah.
Yeah, now go before it drips. There you go.
Yes. Okay, then
Squeezing straight top to like this, and then clean it up with your thumb, and then use your knife to scrape it off.
Okay. This is like every kid's dream.
Yeah, we don't let kids run down around
I'm not surprised.
unsupervised.
Okay, and
Let's
then
get
one
another
more.
one. Yep.
So in like this,
Cup it a little bit.
like that,
Yep.
like that.
And go on over.
There we go. And then still haven't mastered the
Yeah, nobody gets it
Squeeze.
the first day. Takes
The first 5 minutes.
You're right.
Okay.
Take a little bit of practice.
Okay. Just like that, right?
Yeah, you're just getting the chocolate off your hand and onto the table.
Can't tell you how badly I just wanna.
You can keep the gloves if you want. And now you're just gonna
Okay.
spread it out.
With my hands,
Yeah,
right?
just
With my
spread it
hand.
out. Keep
Okay.
your fingers together. Just spread it all out.
Okay. Just like this? Or should I go in a circle?
You do whatever you want.
Okay. Oh, and I can feel like the other chocolate.
Yeah. So you're trying to kind of mix the other chocolate in there.
And then when do you know when you're supposed to scrape it off your hand? Or you don't? Like,
It's
you know what I
just
mean? Is it just like a feel?
It's just like chocolate instinct.
Okay. Now I know why you put an elastic right here.
Yes. 'cause
Now I feel
glove,
it.
The glove wants to come off.
Yeah. Am I pressing too hard? Are you
Okay.
supposed to like do it like firmly or gently?
I do it kind of firmly because I'm
Okay.
trying to get the chocolate that I used before. I'm trying to incorporate that in there. But why don't you go ahead and
Scrape
give
it
it a
off.
scrape? Yep.
So how long did it take for you to master this?
It was so long ago. It probably took me a couple of weeks.
How long have you been doing this?
Let's see. We've been married for 34 years. So
Oh.
I think 34, 33, somewhere in there.
34,
And I
Dad.
started helping him a year before that.
Wow.
My boyfriend.
Your boyfriend. Aw, that's great.
But I don't think I started the candy making right away. I started in packaging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So after we were married, he decided it was okay to teach me some of the secrets.
That's great. I think I don't have enough for a bunny. Okay, there we go. Am I
Now let's
doing okay?
let's to gauge to make sure we have enough for a bunny. Let's scrape all that chocolate up and make it into a pile in the middle of the table.
How do I do that?
Just
Oh,
just
with
pull
my
it all
hand.
in,
With my
yeah,
hand.
and make
Okay.
sure we have enough to fill up a bunny. And go ahead and scrape it into the pile because that will help us gauge what we've got to work with there.
I don't know, Terry.
Get it from around here too.
Oh, like this? Am I
Yeah.
doing it right?
Yep. Just to be on the safe side.
You think I need one more handful?
Yeah, I
I think
think
so,
it
too.
would be a good idea.
I'm no expert.
We don't want to have a minimalist bunny.
Okay.
We want our bunny to reach its full potential.
All right. Okay. So I stick my
Yep.
hand in like that, right?
Yep.
I still can't master this.
So
thing.
you did the little thing. You're metering the chocolate, so that's good. So it stops dripping. So
Yeah.
go that way, and then over to the table, and that should be good. Yeah, make your move. It's like crossing the road and not getting hit by a car. You did it.
Terry,
You survived.
You know that you'd be like a really good teacher. You're a great teacher.
Well, I had 3 kids. That's close enough. I taught them lots of stuff.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
So
now mix it in there. So now I think we're getting. Feels like we might be getting cold enough.
Okay.
Tell me, does it feel like chocolate pudding?
It does.
Okay,
and
then
it smells incredible. I will tell you that.
Oh, you can smell that? I don't smell anything.
Your nose must be immune to chocolate.
Pretty much. Yeah, I think that it's time for you to
Okay. So we
fill that bunny mold. Yes.
Okay.
Get it into a pile. Get all your chocolate into a pile in the middle of the table, and then go ahead and scrape it off.
Okay.
Now to get it in the mold, we're not going to really get any chocolate on the back of our gloves. We're just going to be getting it on the front of our hands.
So just on the front.
In fact, I'll have a. This will be a stunt bunny.
Okay. So.
So now you're just going to go. Just let it stick to your hand.
Okay.
Pick it up.
Okay.
Keep your fingers together.
Like that.
And kind of.
Yep.
Okay. And just hold it over the mold and squeezing from the top to the bottom to just get it in that mold.
Oh no! Can I do this?
You can go back and try again if you're not comfortable with it. You keep your fingers together. Just let it stick to your hand.
Okay. And then lift it and
then you're like that. Starting at the top.
Like that?
Yep.
I'm so afraid. Why am I afraid of chocolate?
Yeah, nothing bad is going to happen here. Nobody will be injured.
I know, but
The mold might be a little messy, but that's about all that can go wrong here.
Am I doing okay here?
You're doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
You can even.
Oh, you can do
Yeah,
that?
you can do that, yeah.
So you let it stick like this.
Mhm.
Okay, then you turn it like that, right?
And cup your hand because you want it to flow from the top to the bottom. Just kind of squeeze it out.
Like this?
Yep.
When you did this, Terry, do you know how easy you made this look?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Like, so incredibly easy. Like, this might take me 2 hours to fill.
But that's okay. We've got a guy here who's just gone through the same process about 3 days ago.
Really?
He's feeling your pain.
Really? Okay. He's probably better than me, though. If he's 3
He'll
days
say
ago.
he's not.
Okay.
I didn't train him. Steve trained him, so I don't know.
Okay. And then I
It's okay to scrape it a little bit.
like that.
And then you want to go over, tap, tap, tap.
The hockey puck?
Yep, the hockey puck and glove.
This is the Canadian. You know,
Well, yeah.
Canadian.
That's why we had that hockey puck.
I
We
know,
had
just for me.
we had a bag of rice over there earlier. But we heard that you were Canadian. You were coming. Oh, get the hockey puck!
Okay.
I actually had to send Max to the store to get a hockey puck.
Wow. You did? Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
there
I
you
really
go.
did.
They're hard to come by here.
Very hard to come by.
Oh my gosh. I am not quitting my day job, folks.
You can work here day or night. Either one's fine. Yeah, go ahead and scrape that in there.
You're going to be like, yeah, that Bridge Street girl, man. Took her 2 hours to load up on that chocolate.
Well, it's not speed that we're after, it's accuracy.
Okay.
So try to scrape that all in there and scrape your hand a little bit. You can, in fact, you can set that mold in here so you can use your other hand.
Okay.
So you want to gather up as much
I'm a
chocolate.
little bit of a perfectionist, so I'm not good when I can't do things well. This is a bad one. Okay.
So scrape up as much chocolate because you want to get as much as you can into that mold.
I think I got the ears and the head of that
We're
bunny.
getting there. Because it's getting cold, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, so you're actually running out of chocolate for that particular bunny.
That's not good.
Okay.
All right, so we'll scrape this, a little bit of this, right?
So you're going to try to pick up all that chocolate and get it into that mold.
Okay.
That's your
one
goal.
more time. One more time. Put
Yep.
my hand flat.
Yep.
Oops.
You just kind of
Okay.
scrape it up.
There you go.
And now it's getting super cold. But go ahead and scrape it on the edge of the mold just to get it in there.
I'm glad you all think this is funny. It is. It is getting cold. I can feel
Yeah.
it.
So that's how you know it'll be shiny.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
The colder the better.
Okay. Oops.
A little far away.
That's okay. Like literally, when you did this, it was like incredible how much.
Yep. Well, tap it on your puck there.
I'm sorry.
And see what you can scrape from your glove into there.
Like scrape or like this?
Yeah.
that.
And then put the mold back down and scrape with your knife and see if, you know, one thing I didn't show you with a knife is to clean the knife is you want to be going, you know, you go like this.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, go like that. Because otherwise it won't be a knife blade anymore. It'll just be a big chunk of chocolate on a knife. And that won't do you any good, so yeah.
Except I just want to.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's getting kind of firm.
Yeah, I think we need more chocolate in this particular puddle.
This doesn't happen to you, does it?
It might have happened to me 30 years ago. I don't remember. It probably did.
Do I stick my hand back in here? Okay.
Fingers together. Cup it.
The 2-hour bunny.
Yep, make the move. And go ahead and scrape that off.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Just for the hell of it, let's get one more
Oh, okay.
handful of chocolate just to be on the safe side. There you go.
Come on! Stick my hand in, turn it like that, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm just going for it.
Going for the gusto.
Here we go.
So scrape it off, spread it around.
I will tell you this, when my kids see this, I'm going to be the coolest mom ever.
Oh yeah. They're going to be like, Mommy, can we do this at home?
I'm going to say no. Okay, so
Spread it out. And because we don't have a lot of chocolate in that pile, so it will cool off a little bit faster because there's not, and you're incorporating the chocolate from the last puddle in there, so we should get to the optimal temperature very quickly.
okay.
And this does build you up a decent bicep. All
Ooh.
that squeezing and
See this? I need to work on my arms. This would be
and then
great.
tapping with the other hand that helps on that side, so you end up fairly balanced upper body.
You seemed like you were doing this so much more neater than I was. I gotta be
It
honest.
takes practice, and I gotta tell you, Steve the Candyman, he's
Mhm.
neater than me.
Really?
He really is. But he's a man of few words. That's why I'm over
He
here.
is a man of
That's
few
why
words.
I'm over
He's
here.
watching me. I'm
Yeah.
a little nervous because I could see him watching it. At least you're smiling, Steve.
Hey, candy makes people happy. What's he not got to smile about?
He's enjoying the struggle.
Enjoying the struggle.
Now let's get this into a pile in the middle.
Okay.
Come on, feel funny.
Yeah, scrape that glove off, and I think that we will. I think that it's thick
We're gonna
enough
fill
there.
this.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
We can complete this bunny.
Ha-
Make this bunny happen.
Hallelujah!
You never thought you wanted to see the end of a bunny so
Oh
badly,
my
did you?
gosh! This is why you're like I eat them. This is why I don't make them. Okay, so flat.
Yeah, just let it
Cup,
stick. Yep,
right?
and then just starting squeezing it.
There we go!
Chocolate nirvana.
She's so happy.
I've never been so happy. But I'm making a mess. Okay.
Yeah, tap it.
I'm almost there, right?
Yep, you're getting there. Tip it back to this way a little bit.
Like
so
that?
Go the other way. There you go.
Do you ever have music on in here, Terry?
Yeah, we have music, we have TV, we have iPods. We have all kinds of entertainment. I actually keep my Kindle there sometimes and read while I'm
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
TV's always on News Channel 9 though, right?
Yeah, actually we were just watching the news. And we all wanted to be millionaires, but again, we're not.
Yeah, but you do it something that you love, right?
Yeah. I'm
That's
just talking
what's-
about the game show. Once
Oh,
Again,
oh. Sorry.
But yes, we weren't really aspiring to be millionaires. No, we didn't
Oh,
see that happening.
I moved the knife.
It's okay, not the end of the world.
And I have a little drip here.
It's okay.
But I did it, I think.
I think you
I'm
did.
afraid they're going to be like, this one's going back. This one we're melting back.
I think it's going to be shiny and
Really?
beautiful. Yes.
That's a lot harder than I thought. You made
Yeah.
it look really easy.
Yes. it
So
does
how
take
many
a
of
little
these
bit-
can you roll out? Like if you were...
Well, I would probably do a big puddle,
Uh-huh.
like pretty big, and do maybe 3 or 4 at a time.
Okay.
And then maybe it would take 15 minutes or so.
Do you know how many you make for the Easter season?
Yes, that's number 89.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, for my quota, I've got that I want 48.
Okay.
That's a target.
Okay.
If I find that we're sold out of them, beforehand, well, I'm gonna make more.
Great.
But yeah, we do keep track.
I will not quit my day job.
Okay.
Do you know
But you
how
know, if
many
you do
times I've
decide
said
that
that?
you want to be a candy maker, you
It's
know,
very therapeutic, though.
it is.
Like,
It
it's-
is. Let's
I mean-
put this little
Oh,
guy
it's
in
going
the fridge. Yep.
Okay, all right.
And that is the story of where bunnies come from.
Well, that was really fun. Thank you for
You're
letting
very
me do
welcome.
this. Now I will
Scrape your glove off.
scrape it off. Okay.
Yep.
No chocolate.
Oh, that's right. No chocolate left behind.
That's right.
See, and I'm just thinking.
Squirrels
like,
think we have the best garbage in the village.
oh, I believe it. I believe it. Like that.
Yeah, and then just do that with on the knife with your glove,
Yep. Okay. Like that.
and then scrape again. Yep.
Let's take one.
And that's that.
Thank you.
You can take your glove off, and you're free.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Good. That was a lot harder than I thought. I mean, I thought it was going to be tough, but I was not that good at it.
We've had people come down here before, people that were just upstairs customers, and they come down and they see me pouring the chocolate into a mold, and they go, "Oh, that's all you do? You just pour it into a mold?" I feel like telling them, "Okay, sit down."
Now, how do you make
You know,
hollow
Steve, I have
bunnies?
that very thought with my job.
See, yeah.
Oh, you think it's easy? Why don't you come in and sit in front of, right? I mean,
And there's a sink over there.
What do you have to do with the hollow bunnies? Because obviously you can't just fill it. Do you just kind of coat the mold then?
Actually, you fill it up.
If I tell you what, you have to sign a paper.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Actually, you've been watching Steve make the baskets.
Yeah.
It's the same way.
Oh,
Fill
so-
it up,
Coat it.
dump it out,
Mhm.
Yep.
and then we get a tray, like a tray like this. Just put a little puddle of chocolate on there. Set that on top.
Oh,
Boom.
that's what these guys are over
Yes,
here then.
that's exactly.
They're
So,
hollow.
and you can tell because they have the puddle around the base.
Oh.
No, that's
That's how
a
you can
secret.
tell.
Don't tell anybody, okay?
Yeah.
Very cool.
I mean, it's fine if you put it on TV, but don't tell anybody.
Or YouTube.
So cool.
That's
I
what
know,
we
you
tell.
do make it look very easy.
yeah, she's like
Watching her struggle.
Yeah, it's not that easy. We're training Max here, right, Max? He's learning, and he'll tell you. It's,
The struggle is real.
But it was really fun. Yes, thank you for putting up with me.
Oh, you're very welcome.
All right, so where should I go so I'm not in the shot?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you're. Okay.
So are you going back upstairs now, or?
Yes, I think
On
we're
the
gonna.
way out.
Well, we're gonna. What are you gonna shoot? You're gonna shoot
I
all
need
this,
some video of
Steve?
him working.
Okay.
Yeah. we
Now, do you
some
need
of
me
you, Steve.
upstairs, or shall I go back to my phone?
Yeah,
I
you're
go back
okay.
to my-
Yep, yeah.
Doing my thing?
Yeah.
Do you want my microphone?
Do you
My
still
mic
need your
there?
microphone now?
No, you can.
Yes or no?
No, we're good.
Okay, I can take it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me do that. Really, I appreciate it. That was really fun.
Terry, can you
Yes.
take this? No, I need ponies now.
Okay. You want some of my 35s?
Okay.
Okay, I'll share.
Oh, wow, you're making these every week ones?
You're gonna need some more chocolate.
The what?
Yeah.
Chocolate. Okay, I'm gonna get chocolate out of the meltzer. That's something you might want to see.
Oh, do you want any of that?
I'm gonna get chocolate out of the meltzer for the candy man here.
No.
The candy man.
Mom said I have to bring her home peanut butter cups.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Lucy and Ethel.
Yep.
Whoa, look at that thing.
Oh, did you name it Lucy?
Our YouTubers did.
Yeah.
And then one of the YouTubers actually made these plaques for us.
Really?
To put on there, yeah.
So you guys mentioned that people from YouTube buy your stuff, so I'm assuming you have an online business?
Yes.
Yeah. Smart thing these days, right?
Yeah, it's the way to go.
Yeah.
The wave of the future.
Thank you, sir. I didn't know what to expect for a website. Some people are so good, and some people don't have blood presence at all. So
Yeah.
it's nice when you see a good one.
Thank you. I made that.
Terry did that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, when I wasn't doing anything.
So you have 3 kids, you said?
Yes.
All right. Where do you fall?
The last one.
You're the baby.
Well, his sister's 30 minutes older than me.
I see.
Oh, all right. Wow. Okay. You still take that you're the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You doing B-roll?
Yeah, her sister Marty used to watch them.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
It's great.
And her mother, did she tell you that her mother worked here?
I think you did, right?
No, her grandmother.
Oh, your grandmother worked
Yeah,
here?
Helen. Her grandmother Helen worked here. That's how we know the whole family.
Well, I knew that her grandmother used to live down the street.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of them. You had one house here and then kept going down here and then did the other.
So when you like see how that like it's a thick pile, so when you do you literally just scrape it?
You mean at the end of the day?
Yeah, like do you wait for it to cool?
I
And
just
then
cut it up with a pizza cutter.
My,
The
yeah.
pizza cutter there?
Yeah.
Just
I mean, I don't remember
chop it right
super
up.
well
I
since
let
she
it
died,
hard
and I
enough.
was like,
Chop it right up
That's
and
what
melt
it
it
means, so it
down.
chops right at
Yeah.
eight.
Yeah.
like that. So I mean, a lot of what I don't remember about her is very positive, unfortunately, because she was so sick by that
She
point.
was nice.
She was an amazing artist. Like she would make me so many clothes, and she was
Yeah.
a good cook. And
Yeah, she was.
unfortunately, my mom inherited none of that.
No.
So.
She used to worry about us. She'd call us up during Easter season and ask if we had eaten yet. If we
Yeah.
hadn't eaten, like she'd send us down some manicotti or something.
Mhm.
She was worried
Yeah.
we were going to starve.
Both our grandparents, my grandparents were like that. It's the first thing they said when you walk into the house. Are you hungry? It's like,
Yeah.
no, I'm fine, please. You wonder why everybody in our family has a weight problem because you keep feeding us.
So Steve, both of your parents were in the business too?
Yeah, I grew up as a kid down here with my parents. My father, it was his father's business.
Okay.
And then, of course, my mother did the cash register and wrapped all the candy and stuff. And then, as a kid, as a teenager, I worked down here all the time. So, and here I am.
Here you are. That's so great.
Are you always down here, or do you go upstairs sometimes and do stuff up there too?
No, I basically work down here.
Mm-hmm.
The light hurts his eyes too much.
Yeah.
He's a vampire. So
Yeah.
Well, now I know why it's done in the basement. At first I was like, why are you in the basement, right? But now I know why, because it's the coolest place.
Yeah, years ago they sold it down here too. This was it.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot smaller. Because
At the time the judge and the mayor Russells, the Russells, they told me that Mayor Russell at the time when he was a little kid, he used to sit out there by the window and look down and watch my grandfather make ribbon candy.
Are you feeling these big guys now?
Huh?
Are you feeling these big guys?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
yeah, all along those counters there.
When
that
do you
was
use the metal ones as opposed to the plastic ones?
we had
Well,
product
I
there.
have a
And this
list
was
over there of how many I
hanging
have
here
to
was
make in a
the
couple.
entertainment stuff wasn't there.
Right.
Then we had another wall right here
That's
with
all.
shelves,
It's
and
just
so that was
all
our
on my list.
store.
Now those wooden shelves.
These are selling
those
more-
like
more
original,
faster.
like from
Yeah,
the
those
day?
are cooling racks.
Yeah.
And the candy making was just like
Oh,
from here back there.
people
That's
just
so
like
he was
different
back here with a dipping table.
different sizes.
There was only one dipping table, so he was the only candy maker. And then we had a wrapping counter right here. So it was very, very tiny and cramped. And
So,
that's when
it's a
Hillary's
little
grandmother
warm,
worked
yeah.
down here.
Am I in the shot or?
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
He's our dirty little secret.
Not for much longer. Just have to let it cool.
Can't hurry love, you can't hurry
Yeah.
chocolate.
Right.
Plus we did turn the air
I'll
conditioner
try
off,
to
so it's
get
a little
some
warmer down
cool
here
and
than we
then
would like.
remix
Well,
it and
probably
then
few
keep
more
doing
people
that.
too.
And even the
right.
lights there. This light here.
Yeah.
Chocolate
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
dark chocolate and color.
The Ethel is the Summit Suite.
I know the
AKA dark,
chocolate is-
yes.
Good for you, but I don't like dark chocolate. See,
Most-
like, oh, it's
most-
healthier. I'm like, no, I want milk chocolate.
When you're
Hmm.
choosing chocolate, you're not really worried about what's healthy,
I'm not.
you know?
Yeah, that's how I feel exactly.
You're about that when you're choosing your side dish of broccoli.
Yes.
You want to see it swirling?
Oh,
It's his trick that I cannot do.
Who taught you that?
Just sitting here all the time.
Got bored one day.
The TV was broken.
Alright.
So what time does the day start for you all?
I like to start by 8.
By 8,
Yeah.
okay.
And I'll stay down here till 8 or 9 or 10, whatever. Because sometimes I have a lot of shipping. Because I keep,
So you'll do
I
like
keep
a
my
12
Kindle
hour
here so I can look at my mail and say, oh, I got another order, got another order. I better go. I better go do some shipping.
Tours of little kids and little kids love it.
We always used to ask Steve if he made mud pies as a kid.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
He'd be like, no, that's too much like work.
Yeah. Did your kids ever?
They're not terribly interested.
No.
We do have open house where we make candy canes in November, and all the kids help out for that one.
Oh wow.
But
like when you say open house, you mean like you invite kids to come?
I
and do
really
this?
invite the public to come and watch us make candy canes.
I remember seeing when I was like younger. I think we came in when I was a kid.
Keep that in
so-
mind.
Yeah, it's the Saturday before Thanksgiving and the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And it'll be on our Facebook and on YouTube and all that stuff. It's a crowd. Don't get me wrong.
I was
There's
gonna say, how do you get so many people down here then?
they stand in line and wait.
Oh, so you do it like in increments of
shifts,
so
yes.
many times.
Yeah, we'll bring down we'll have all this cleared out and pushed back as far as we can. We'll fit like 25 people at a time down here.
Okay. Okay.
And then my brother is actually the one who will do the talking because Steve will be cooking the batches, and then Steve and I pour the batches onto this table here, and we work in the flavor and the colors.
Wow.
But at that point, we can't really be narrating what we're doing a lot, so my brother does all the talking for that, and then we go and he pulls it on a hook, like a taffy pull.
Yep.
So he pulls that on a hook,
Okay.
which that piece of wood with a metal bracket by the door,
Yeah,
that's where the
yeah.
hook goes.
Oh.
So he
okay.
pulls it on there like a taffy pull until it turns white, and then he goes in front of the window. You can't see it, but down below there's a heater there. So he takes this big blob of candy canes and he goes in front of that heater there, and that's what's going to keep it soft. And then he spends the next 45 minutes or so pulling out a piece about this long, a rope of candy, and our daughter, his twin sister, she just puts the bend in it, and a candy cane is born. And then we just push it down and cool it, and her friend Erica puts it in a tube, and then we get them up. We run them upstairs because people are waiting to buy them. The people that are here for open house, they're like, I want a fresh candy cane.
Yeah, we have people lined up out the door all the way down the sidewalk.
Yeah, coming here for Christmas is.
Wow.
Do you guys make all the fillings in house for like all the smaller chocolates and whatnot? Like the caramels and.
Oh, well, we don't make the caramel.
Yeah.
That we get that from that's Peter's. It's a Nestle product. We buy the caramel and cut that up. But the cream centers, he makes all the cream centers.
Cream centers, I make them all right from scratch. Sugar and corn syrup.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm looking at all the little peanut butter creams.
Yeah, I got to decorate them yet.
Yeah, he did make those centers. In fact, if anybody would like a peanut butter
Would
cream,
you like one? Go ahead and take one.
You don't-
Tempting.
you don't need a glove because it's going right in your mouth. So go ahead and grab one.
Don't mind my fingers.
I will.
Maybe she does.
Oh my goodness.
Here.
What do you want me to
What's
say?
your name?
These?
Oh, Jim. Jim, think he made it.
What do you want
Oh
me
my
to
god,
say?
they're
These?
so good.
And this is Terry.
So this is Steve's wife, Terry. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
She just has to record one line about you.
Okay.
Pass that over to her.
Thank you. This is Steve's wife, Terry. And this is Steve's wife, Terry.
There it is, like an introduction. And this is Steve's wife, Terry.
Okay. And this is Steve's wife, Terry. Good.
What do we want to say this is? Terry's husband's name.
There's a method to his madness.
Make a check.
So what do you guys
Oh,
think?
that's delicious.
It's good.
Very hungry.
So truthfully, I gave up chocolate for Lent.
So did I.
Just don't tell anybody. I just had one.
Same
I
answer right
gave
over
it
here.
to
You
you.
go with that.
I'm the one who gave it to you.
I gave up all sweets.
I was
for
waiting
Lent.
to see if you were going to
Everything.
give it to
I told
her.
you I have
I
chocolate.
didn't even think of it.
Chocolate
I'm sorry.
problem.
I was watching. I was like, is he going to
She
just
should
give it
have
to
said
her?
no.
No, I couldn't.
She didn't say no.
God, will forgive
why
me,
I-
Lord.
See that camera right over there?
Yeah.
You're in trouble now.
Okay, when I go to confession
He's
this
actually
week,
not
forgive me,
related.
Father.
Yeah.
I said, what did you do? I ate chocolate when I came over.
He's actually not related. He works
My
for the
mom loves the
diocese.
turtles.
Yeah. I'm the mole.
Yeah.
The turtles and the peanut butter.
We were trying to get you.
And you got me.
You're going back to Canada.
No, we have separation in church and state. It's just fine. At least for the time being. Yeah.
What
part of my job.
What happens at Hercules stays at Hercules.
Okay, there we go. I can live with that.
It's pudding yet?
Almost.
Getting to pudding stage. What's our temp,
What are you
Steve?
going to pick up first? This one on right there. Okay.
How do you know what the temperature is? Oh,
He's
it says
got-
somewhere.
He's got a thermometer over there right by that fan.
Top number or bottom number?
Top one.
68.
Okay, yeah, they were so we're a little warm. And what's the bottom one?
60.6.
Yeah, that's outside temperature.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, so it's kind of humid
warmer
today.
in
Yeah,
here.
yeah, definitely warmer in here. Because sometimes we can even open the window to cool things down, but when the temp is so close, it's,
I can't imagine what it's like in the summer though, on like a really hot day.
yeah, we just have the air conditioning, the central air running full blast, and then
Taking so long.
then this one here.
Is it trickier actually in the winter because you have to be careful with how warm you make the heat? I would imagine?
Well, actually, yeah, we have to keep it pretty cool. So unfortunately, the thermostat for the store and for down here is on the same. So the girls upstairs kind of freeze a little bit. But they have their own heater in there too, so they don't freeze that much. But we do have, the ceilings are low, so it's easy for it to heat up. So we do have to keep the heat down pretty low. Especially when we're cooking the candy canes and the ribbon candy. But then again, we just open the window and
So
Central New York
what did I just
warehouse.
eat? What was that?
Peanut butter.
Cream.
Sandwich.
Oh, that was the cream egg. That was delicious.
that, well, that was the recipe because what you just ate, peanut butter cream. We don't normally have that in our assorted chocolates, but we sold so many peanut butter cream eggs that he had to make them a second time, which he's never done before. But because of his YouTubers, they bought all the peanut butter cream eggs.
Wow, well, it was
So
delicious.
I said, while you're at it, I said, because they're hitting the assorted chocolates pretty hard too. I said, while you're at it, make a couple trays of the peanut butter cream eggs, make some assorteds in the cream center too, and we'll put those in the assorted box.
Yeah,
Usually I look at the peanut butter eggs. Pretty good. That's the regular peanut butter ones,
yeah,
right?
so that's what the peanut butter eggs are too, just what you ate. Same.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. So
Oh, I was thinking the peanut butter cups is one thing.
yeah. So our peanut butter cream eggs, it's a cream. It's not pure peanut butter, whereas the peanut butter cups are.
That's it. So if I don't have a box to put these in,
I can't help you out there, Steve.
refrigerator's full of baskets.
Go right in this fridge here.
How long do you usually leave them in the fridge?
Over an hour.
Teamwork. Can you imagine if we were mad at each other and we weren't speaking and stuff? That just wouldn't work out.
No, it'd be problematic. To say the least, right?
Like, Max, tell Steve I need him to put a bunny in my fridge. Tell Terry I don't have any room.